Yo, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be showing you the easiest daily GP you're probably ignoring and also some quality XP during the process. This is going to be daily farming run. So if I go to the bank, got a tab already set up with what I start my run with. So I'll deposit everything to start. These are the items that I want to collect. So you want your teleport. I have obviously the max cape, so it allows me a lot of teleports. Magic Secateurs, Explorer's Ring to teleport to Falador patch, Ectophial for Mauritania patch, the compost bucket which I've got filled with ultra compost, crafting cape, this is just teleport to a bank in case I need anything, but generally don't need that. Construction cape, obviously if you've got a house, you can use house runes or teletabs. Spade, gardening trowel for stuff, and RD Max Cape. You don't need the Max Cape variant, you also want your herbs. So I'll equip these three. I'll deposit that because that's actually the next part of the trip. So if you've got Rune Light, this is basically I'll show you the route we're going to go on. So we're going to do all these runs here. We're going to go on to the tree runs and then onto the fruit tree runs. So to start off, we'll be going to RD. So teleport here. As you can see, I've already got the plant herb, the herb planted. So we'll just farm this. I do this every day when I log on. It's some good XP to start the day. If you're if you need in farming. If you're not, I'm just going for the pet. So I'm 37.8 mil. If you're just going for the pet or something like that, then it's it just starts you off right. Next, we're looking at Catheby. I know this because I've obviously done it a lot. I'll open this up quickly and just show you. Catheby we've got up next. I've teleported to my house and I have the Catheby teleport here. All of my all these teleports in my house are set up for my farm run, especially minus this one. This is set up for everything else. But you've got Catheby, Harmony teleport, Wise teleport, Troll stronghold, Lumbridge, and Varrock. These two are for the tree run. So you go into the Catheby teleport first. You come over here. Obviously, if you haven't got, admittedly, I have, maxed that, so that makes things a bit easier for me. But if you haven't, I think you can make tabs for, you can make the tabs for a lot of those places. Weiss, you can obviously get the, is it crushed ice or what it is, the salt that you can teleport with that. So you just get that going, get the ultra compost on it, get your seeds in. Use that on. We're then going to Civitas Il Fortis. If you look on Baltimore, great, I just can't find it. Down here. So we're going over to this patch. I use my max cape, so I go teleport here and run up. If you don't have a max cape, you'll want the Civitas Il Fortis teleport, and you'll come from here, and then you'll run your way down here. Guild, Hunters Guild. So as you can see the patch from here. But if you're coming from the other direction, you'll be coming this way, out the doors, down here, and it'll be just there. Jagex have recently just reverted a brilliant change they made where the tall leprechaun was closer. I think it was here, here. But I think people on Reddit, as they do, cried about it and got it removed. So that's always nice. So next patch is going to be Falador. If I check here, you can see here, Falador. So we're going to teleport using the Explorer's Ring, turn into a little cabbage and go up to the cabbage. This run usually takes approximately 20 minutes to do the full run. So that does include, that's your herb runs, your normal wood trees, your fruit trees, and also the hardwood trees. So just looking here, next is Farming Guild on the teleport. You can look there. If you've got the teleport in your house, in your jewellery box, or if you have, or a skills necklace, you can teleport to the Farming Guild there. If you've got the max cape, obviously you can use that, or if you've got the farming cape, you've got that. So if I check with Jane as well, she says my current contract is a magic tree. Obviously my magic tree has died, so I'll sort that out on my tree run. I tend to leave my farming farming guild set up in a way that it can do a couple of contracts at once. Um, Watermelon, snape grass, white berries, lilies, magic tree, celestris, dragon fruit, and redwood, which was one of my last ones, so it's just growing back now. You can also, if you're doing herbs for profit, I recommend using an attas seed here. I've just been away for the weekend, so mine's currently dead, and I've not planted anything in here. Um, but yeah, normally I'll show you now. It's one of the seeds that you get from Hespori. So once you plant it, it increases your yield on things that you pick. So allotments and herbs basically. Do I have one in my bank? I don't. So I'll go over to my seed vault, get an atta seed, click on run and screw that up. Don't need to compost it. You just plant it. It'll last, I think it's 3 days, give or take. Yeah, we're then going over to Harmony Teleport, which, as you saw earlier, was in my house. It is set in a certain order, it's set in a certain order on these. So the leprechaun was moved closer to the patch, over to here, but now they put it back because, as I said, Reddit complained. So we'll have 10 herb patches here. Some of these will require quests. If you, some of them will require quests. I've already done the quest, so not required for me. Well, still were required for me, but have been done. As you can see from that patch, I've got quite a few more because of the Atta seed. We're then going to Korend next. Teleport to house again. Got this set up as a glade teleport, so it teleports me right to the herb patch. There you go. There's that. I'm run out of these were my last tourstools, so I'm running out of these. We then go to Mauritania, which is next on the list. Just showing you here. So we've just done Harmony into Korend, we're going on to Mauritania, and that'll be Troll and Weiss. This guy's been doing it as well, it looks like. He's obviously got the pet. So congratulations to him. I am not quite there yet with the pet. So we'll then go over to Troll Stronghold. I'm not going to use these on the Leprechaun because I can do that over here. Actually, I'll go to Wise first. I'll go to Wise first just because it's closer to the Leprechaun. But it doesn't matter which order you do these in. Sometimes if I'm busy as well, once I've done a herb run, I'll log out at the final spot, and then when I log back in, hopefully it's been enough time and I can just crack on with another herb run. I don't do it for profit, obviously, as I'm an Ironman, but you know, you can use this for the for a normal account as well, just to increase that profit. And I will show you how much I have used after. So I only use my Atos halfway through as well, so that's worth taking into account that you probably could have got a bit more there. And then the last patch. A couple of things to note is that I have auto weed on, so I don't ever have to bring a rake, hence why I've just got the spade. I do also have barbarian planting, so I don't need a seed dibber anymore, which you do at Otto's Grotto. Otto God Bless Grotto, you can do, and it will stop you from needing a seed dibber. So we do a quick price check. So that's 374k, and if you look at Torstal seeds, they're 7.5k each. So it would have cost me 75k if I was buying these on a normal account. And let's work it out. Ultra compost as well. So you got 80k to do a run, not including teleports, and you're getting 375k back from loot, with the Atos only put halfway through. Obviously, sometimes a patch can die, sometimes you can get less than that, sometimes you can get more than that. So take that into account. We're then going to go on to my tree run that I do. So I go back onto this, I'll take out the money, I'll take out the achievement cape as well because I use that, and the eternal crystal. And if I go into my farming tab, normally I'll grab 5 magic saplings. I'm going to go grab 1 extra today because the one in the farming guild died. I'll then take 5 pineapple saplings. You can use obviously any fruit tree there, also any fruit tree here, and I'll also pick 1 calquat. The watermelons and the poison ivy berries I've already collected, so I'm just taking those out of the bank. If you've noticed on all my farming herb runs, you would have seen that watermelons were planted, and that's why, so I can protect certain ones. So just similar as I was before, you go onto here, and this is your runs that you'll have. I will go to the farming guild after to get these and plant these, but we're gonna go from these first. So teleport to Falador, teleport to house, and I use the Falador Park teleport in the jewellery box. So that is on the Ring of Whelp as well. I've done the diary, so I don't need to pay for this to protect. So I'll just plant that in there, and if you look here, Garden protects it for free thanks to your Falador Elite diary. So there's that done. I'll then go to the Farming Guild. As I said, you can use the skills necklace to get here as well. I tend to find on an Ironman it's not worth trying to get coconuts because it's a pain. So I'm just going to use Ultra Compost and hope that they don't die, which obviously it did last time. I don't tend to go to the Gnome Stronghold last because that ties you into the to the fruit tree run. So I tend to do Lumbridge, Tavali, and Varrock first, and then go on to Gnome Stronghold. So if you look here, this one's set to Lumbridge, this one's also set to Lumbridge. This I want to change though, so go over here, if I was good at this kind of thing, I probably would have checked how much XP I got from this run, but I can work that out if I look myself up afterwards. So as I said, I don't protect it. I just use the ultra compost. Then we're going over to Tavali. You can either teleport to Falador, or you can use, if you've got a construction cape or house tabs, you can redirect them to Tavali. Is this one going to be dead as well? Sometimes it looks like it is from here, but it doesn't load in until late. So as you can see there, it's just loaded in. So you get the XP, you pay the guy, use the tree, ultra compost, and we're away. Next one we've got is Varrock. Mine's obviously set here. So come over to this one, check the XP, speak to Tresnor, pay him off, plant that, plant that. As you can see, I've got one sapling left, and then I go into these. So you've got multiple options here. So you can either, from here, run through this to the spirit tree, which is what I used to do. Get the spirit tree to Gnome Stronghold. Where is this? Gnome Stronghold. You'll then have the tree here and the fruit tree here. What I do, because of the achievement cape, is there's a teleport here which is Western Provinces. I have it set to left click for me, but if you teleport Western Provinces, you'll teleport to the Gnome Child, which is here, because that used to be a diary thing. So you got that tree there. This is where you'll come if you run through Varrock, and then you've got the tree over here. Check this out. Check the health. You can also, what some people do, it's probably quicker than running through Varrock. If you've done Monkey Madness Do, you will have a Royal Seed Pod, and you can just teleport to the bottom of there. So that's quite good. What I tend to do as well is I just teleport here, just because it saves a bit of time running back over, but your Royal Seed Pod will tell you there. So with this, you can either pick the pineapples, which I normally do, but for the sake of this video, I'm not going to. And then you just use that. And then we're going to travel to Tree Gnome Village. Come over to here. As you can see, I've done majority of the farming run already. We've done all of these. We're now moving on to these. So this one is the Tree Gnome Village one. You follow Elcoy out. Bam, fruit tree. So as I said, I'm not going to pick them. Normally I do pick them because I use them to protect other things. I tend to protect a lot of if it's easy to get supply wise, I tend to to collect them. From here you're going to go to Latea, use your enhanced crystal or your tiny crystal seeds that you enchant with the elves. Do that, pay this woman, get rid of that, put it in, pay her. As I said, it's watermelon, so it's nice and cheap. You then go into Catherby. So we're using that same teleport we were using earlier, the Catherby teleport. Going this way. Pay Elena. Plant the seed. Pay her. So next one is Brimhaven, which is just here. You can either run to here, the charter ship, and get a charter to here and do this, or you can do what I do, which is with my diary cape, teleport to Cramja, So teleport you next to the spirit tree. You can also, if you've got a spirit tree in your house, some people do. I don't because I just haven't been bothered to put one in there. But if you use your spirit tree, you can also teleport there and then run over here. So come on, Garth, pay you. Get that done. So from here, we're going to the Calquat patch. You can obviously run down. I generally do this, which is really lazy because the portal's only there, but it's a bit quicker. So you can just run from that patch to here. I'll speed this up a little bit in edit. Check this patch. Pay him. Get that gone. Pay you with the poison ivy berries. Oh, I've teleported the wrong place. So now I'm going to go to the farming guild to collect my mahogany seeds. Mahogany. So then we're going to go to the Hunters Guild again. Obviously you can use the Civital Il Fortis teleport, but we're going to go down to here. So you can also go Fairy Ring. So I'm running just down here. If you come in, if you use the Il Fortis teleport, you'll run directly south, or you can use the Fairy Ring AJP. Pay this guy. Get rid of that. And then we're going to use this teleport dig site. And we come in through here, go to here, pay the squirrels. Pay the squirrel. Pay the squirrel. So that is the full run. We'll do a quick check here. So Farming Guild I've left because the contract. So we'll do a quick check here. So I was on 37 or 37816 396. Ignore the two ones. And I've now on 38 mil. So I've got approximately 200k XP in just under 20 minutes. That is not a bad way to start your day. And I wasn't using the best trees. Mahoganies are obviously good. Magic trees are best in that slot. Fruit trees, I wasn't using the best fruit trees. I had toadstools, but you know, use any seeds you got, and then that's it. You can bank and go along with your day, or you can use the timers, which are just on here, and yeah, keep things going. you know, you'll see here, 5:30, I can go and do another herb run and start again. So yeah, thanks for watching, and join next time.